I am so nervous right now. I think I'm about to get laid off from my job. Oh my goodness.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline, and I was just laid off in a mass Zoom meeting.
Don't get too comfortable.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video, people are getting fired from the job, and it is just few days to Christmas, and a lot of people are losing their jobs already. And we also have people saying that next year is going to be worse. So let's go ahead and watch this video, then we'll come back.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline, and I was just laid off in a mass Zoom meeting. So if it looks like I'm not okay, it's because I am not okay. One thing about working in tech is that it is not for the weak, and you watch these layoffs happen all the time. And each time you continually tell yourself, it ain't me, thank God. Well, guess what? It was me this time. I am a 30-year-old with 2 master's degrees, an undergraduate degree, all in marketing. And now I am unemployed and continuing to post on TikTok. I knew my company was having struggles. We couldn't push our pipeline down from top of funnel to any closed one. So I would say it was a surprise that they were doing a restructuring, but it absolutely was not. What was a surprise is that I was told that I was okay, and I was absolutely blindsided this morning at 11 a.m. with a 10-minute meeting on my calendar where people in the higher executive group that I've never met before told a group of 15 of us or so, while another group of 15 was meeting with other people, that we were all laid off from the company. This is nothing new. You've seen many of people on this app post about being laid off. So now I'm just joining those masses instead of the other masses that are continuing to work. However, I will have very different things to be thankful for this Thanksgiving season. So my content on here might be a little depressing for a day or so, or it's just gonna be completely manic. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't decided yet. I'm waiting for a phone call from HR to tell me if there is any form of severance package. And you bet your ass I'm gonna fight for one. Probably not, because I'm literally scared of people, and I probably won't, but when I talk to my phone, I act like I'm a hard ass, but I'm not. Yeah. So I'm hashtag open to work, kinda, sorta. Need to update that resume. But I guess I'll have a lot more free time to be posting on here.
Okay, but why does no one talk about work breakups? I got laid off from my job today. It was worse than like a relationship breakup, which is very bizarre to me. I'm only 24, and this is my first time experiencing this. I watched my dad go through it, and I know that it happens. Feelings that you feel are just like pretty terrible, to be honest. I know that I'm gonna get through it, and I'm gonna come out on the other side, because that's just who I am. If anyone has any advice or tips on what to do when you get laid off, would be greatly appreciated. I work in social media. I work at a marketing agency. That's my interest. If anyone has any connections, let me know.
We may be able to integrate you back into your previous role, but this will be contingent on business conditions and, stuff like that. So,
All right.
I'm sorry, Angela.
What about the bereavement time?
You're getting paid on that.
Okay.
That is going to be taken care of already. So.
Okay. Is there anything else that I need to do on my end then?
Are you considering the sales position, or
I have to talk with my Cutler. I'd have to talk with my husband.
So I can give you up until the end of today to consider. So if you want to touch base with me at 5:30.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Okay. Sorry, Angela. I'll be here for you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Wow. All right, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I look like a hot mess. Hold on. Okay, just so I look a little more composed. So, wow, my glasses are starting to fog up because I was crying. My job just laid me off. I guess what's crazy about this is I just came from bereavement leave. My grandmother had passed away last week. Oh, gosh. Okay. And it was a little rough, but, we got through it. She lived a great life, and then I come back here Monday morning for work, and I get a sudden meeting from my boss, not expecting this at all, and they tell me that due to the recent economic downturns, they're laying me off. In all fairness, I was one of the higher paid HR people on our TA team, and yeah, that's what they chose to do. So now, I got to figure out something else. You know, I'm not making this video to retaliate, because you know what? I thank God for whatever opportunity is coming next. Everything's going to work out. And I'm grateful for the time that I had at this past employer, now past. I'm grateful for a lot of the things I got to learn, a lot of the things I got to do. And I know now that the Lord is working on my behalf. And yeah, as much as it kind of sucks, I'm excited. So for those of you who have gone through this or are presently going through this, I'm here to support you, and, you know, to God be the glory, whatever happens. I'll keep you posted on this journey.
As much adult I think I am currently, I don't think I can handle disappointment. I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling to handle disappointment. But this lady here, she beat me to the game. Like the way she handled the whole thing and also advising people who are going through that, man, she needs to be studied, okay? Because not everyone will be able to face, their challenges squarely and still have the face to encourage others going through stuff.
Hey Gen Xers, don't get too comfortable. Strategic layoffs are ramping up again in corporate. I think we're going to see a huge number in Q4, or not even Q4, but December and then into January. Historically, that's when the largest number of people are cut from their jobs. And guess what? Gen X is squarely in the crosshairs. You're experienced, but you're expensive, so you probably will be the first one on many, many lists. So what I want to do is share, or what I would recommend today is kind of a 3-step escapee readiness plan. So even if you plan on staying in corporate, have this plan ready, because if you're looking for a new job, hey, at least you can generate some side income, and you may find you actually like it. But before I get into those 3 steps, I am hosting a TikTok live tonight, which is Monday, the 18th at 5 p.m. Central. There's a link in my bio that will remind you of that tonight. But yeah, ask me any questions. If you're still in corporate, you're curious. I've never done one of these, so let's see what it's like. Anyway, back to the 3 steps. One is, take the time to reflect on what you really want, right? You may be at a different crossroads in your life, empty nesters, maybe not, getting close. If you're Gen X, you're in a very unique position. Maybe for the first time, you can decide what you really want and what you really need going forward. This is financially, where you want to work, the type you want to work, how much money you need, all that good stuff. But actually sit down and outline what you need, and more importantly, what you want. 2 is educate yourself about the options that are out there. I talk all the time about escaping and going solo. Monetizing your corporate experience is the easiest path to monetization. It's a single company. You're just basically solving problems for small companies, what you're doing in corporate. But there's a lot of other options. So educate yourself. And then 3 is build that plan. What does it look like? What services would you offer? No sense waiting until you are laid off to start thinking and going through the planning process. We have a number of folks in our community that are doing this, right? They thought they may get laid off next year, or they're going to quit next year, so they built a plan. When they got laid off earlier, they were ready to go, right? You're never completely ready, but you're not starting from zero. So I would absolutely do those 3 things. 1, again, reminder, join me live tonight. And 2, if you are curious to learn and connect with other Gen Xers that are in this position, join our free community. We've got almost 1,400 folks now in this. You can find that link in my bio as well. And if you're not even ready for that, just connect with me on LinkedIn. I post a number of solutions, opportunities, etc. on a few times a week, maybe 3 or 4 times. So connect with me there, and I hope to connect with you. And if you're still in corporate, good luck.
I know how painful it could really be being laid off, and I feel so bad for this lady who was shedding tears, who actually talked about being abused or being bullied in her office, and they get to lay her off. Like, why would the person who is a victim suffer the whole laying off thing? It really doesn't make sense, and that's to show how toxic that environment is. So for her own good, it's better she goes than even staying back in such environment. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, guys. Okay, have you been laid off before? What was the experience like? Have you seen someone who has also been laid off? What's the experience like? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Let's have that conversation, okay? And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye, guys.